Chapter 1, Part 6, Modern Medical Pioneers. The discovery and conquest of the Americas had a far-reaching medical impact. Colonists from Spain, Portugal, Holland, and France who landed in southern North and Central America brought the diseases from the Old World and infected the native Indians who had no built-up resistance. Entire tribes were destroyed, making it easy to occupy their lands. However, the Indians were infected with syphilis and sent it back to Europe with sailors. It flourished and spread throughout Europe. Reportedly, 1/3 of all the people in Paris alone were infected. In the first settlement at Jamestown in 1607, there were only 6 medical men among the 208 settlers. Within 3 years, the population was reduced by half. This state of health continued for the next century, caused mainly by the fear of eating unknown fruits and vegetables. In addition, some settlers returned to Europe and there was a shortage of female settlers. There were only 3 or 4 trained physicians in all of Virginia before 1700. The Virginia Company offered free passage to apothecaries and their families to increase medical immigration. The settlers needed to practice self-medication using herbs and old practices. Bleeding was still practiced for fevers, infections, and even toothaches. One French surgeon reportedly bled his patients 64 times in 8 months. To aid in digestion, some physicians recommended swallowing grit. Queen Anne's physician, the president of the Royal Society, prescribed drinking 50 live millipedes in water twice daily. The preparations in the medicines still contained ingredients recommended in ancient Egypt. Man had been practicing medicine for thousands of years, but only in the last 250 years since the development of the microscope and the discovery of microbes has ill progressed. In the 18th century, medical science developed rapidly because of advances in the modern sciences, physics and chemistry, which gave the physicians new methods. Brothers William and John Hunter were born in Scotland and they both studied medicine. William became a surgeon in London and John became a surgeon in the army. After leaving the service, John devoted himself to practicing surgery and to the teaching and studying of anatomy. He was especially interested in comparing the bodies of animals with one another, and John Hunter has been called the founder of scientific surgery because his surgical procedures were based upon sound pathological findings. In 1778, he introduced artificial feeding by inserting a flexible tube into the stomach of his patient. His great collection of anatomic and animal specimens is in the Museum of the Surgeons in London, England. With the emphasis on scientific inquiry, medicine changed rapidly. Many people made contributions that changed medical practice.